Generally, yes, I was.
Were you aware that that your client purchased the property for $95,000 and sold it to Sutton for $250,000? Were you aware of that fact?
Objection, irrelevant.
Well, again, Judge, I'm not here to please you. I'm here to make
I know you're not, Mr. Weidner.
Yes.
I'm the judge in this proceeding.
Well,
it is my job to make the rulings. I have made my ruling. I am a neutral, Mr. Weidner. Please sit down.
Be a neutral.
Mr. Weidner,
Be
sit
a
down.
neutral.
I am a neutral.
These
It is
people are
my
witnesses
job
to
to
this.
make the rulings and apply the law as I understand it. If you think I have made an error on the law, you have a right to appeal. You have chosen not to appeal, or you have lost your appeals. It is not to continue to argue inappropriately with the court.
I'm not arguing inappropriately, Judge.
Yes, you are, Mr. Weidner. Sit
45 years.
down. Sit
Don't
down,
be telling
Mr.
me to sit
Weidner.
down in this court.
Guards, help him to sit, please. And if he won't
Guards?
stay sat, you can help him stay in his seat. Mr. Weidner, last time you were here, you abused the respect of this court and the courtesy I have afforded you in every prior hearing you have had, in terms of not having the deputies here. And last time you were here, you abused that, Mr. Weidner, and you abused the respect for this court and the Constitution of this state and of the United States by inciting the people you had in this courtroom to attack me and arrest me. That is never proper. You know it's not proper. I have in previous proceedings asked these deputies to leave this courtroom because I didn't think I needed them here, because I didn't think you were a threat. You've now threatened me, Mr. Weidner, and I'm not going to have that conduct anymore. I will have these guards do what is necessary to maintain the decorum of this courtroom. Please proceed.
In response, I have not threatened you at any time. In
The record will reflect your response.
In response, I've been trying to make a record. I have named 9 of you judges in civil actions. I've had 9 of you on the stand charging you with your conspiracy, Launder, Ellis, Siniceros, Keyes, and Abraham.
Mr. Weidner,
you charged on the
Mr.
bench.
Weidner.
I'm here to make the record, Judge.
No, you're not here to make a record. You are here to make a record on matters relevant to this proceeding, and that is all.
You're wanting to put me in jail, and
I'm not wanting to put you in jail, Mr. Weidner. There is no request for you to be jailed in connection with this proceeding.
This is an expert witness called against me. I'm just
No, this
impeaching.
is a fact witness who's been called against you.
I'm impeaching his credibility.
That is improper impeachment, Mr. Weidner. It is irrelevant.
Are you aware of that fact, for the record?
Same objection.
Sustained.
I have no questions further. And let the record reflect that I'm being blocked from cross-examining the plaintiff's witnesses.
The record reflects what it reflects, Mr. Weidner. Calling it expertise, Mr. Rubin. You may step down, Mr. Fick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we call Elizabeth Semler.
People remain standing as long as these guards are standing here by me.
If you stand, I will have you escorted out of this courthouse.
These are...
We're in recess until the court is cleared. Unless you wish to remain seated, thank you. Please remain seated, that's fine. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, under the penalties of perjury, that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Back to your lapel, actually. Would you please state your full name?
Elizabeth Semler.
Would you please spell each part of your name?
Elizabeth Semler.
Are you also a partner of the Sesame Shank Law Firm?
Yes.
And you're appearing here under subpoena?
Yes.
Did you get involved in representing Mr. Butler in an elder abuse claim filed on behalf of Mr. Sutton?
Yes.
Did Roger WEIDNER appear on behalf of Mr. Sutton?
Yes, on numerous occasions.
If you look in the exhibit binder in that same Exhibit 6, which is the declaration that has a lot of other exhibits attached to it. Within Exhibit 6, there is an Exhibit 5 entitled Motion to Stay with several other attachments to it. Is that something that was filed by Mr. Wagener in the case when you were handling it?
Yes.
And then the next part of that declaration within Exhibit 6 is yet another Exhibit 6 entitled Motion for Summary Judgment. Is that something else that Mr. Wagener filed?
Yes.
Then within that, there's an Exhibit C-1 entitled Affidavit of Roger WEIDNER in support of the motion for summary judgment. So is that also something that was filed in the matter that you were handling?
Yes, it was.
Did Mr. Wagener take the position in this elder abuse case that because the accusations he was advancing about elder abuse were not addressed in the FED hearing that Mr. Figg was handling, that they were somehow admitting the allegations of elder abuse?
Yes, that was the basis of the motion for summary judgment.
Was that a frivolous assertion in your view?
In our view, it was frivolous.
Can an FED be resisted on the basis of alleged elder abuse, to your knowledge?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Did Mr. Wagener subpoena his own client in the elder abuse case that was filed called Sutton v. Butler?
We were served with the subpoena that was allegedly served on his own purported client, yes.
And is that Exhibit 7 within Exhibit 6?
Yes, it appears to be.
And then the next part within Exhibit 6, which is labeled Exhibit 8, is an August 20th, 2008 letter.
I'm sorry, exhibit, the subpoena?
It's the next page.
Tab 7.
Exhibit 7 within Exhibit 6?
No, Your Honor, it's tab 8 within Exhibit 6. I might have misspoken.
The subpoena isn't, I think, tab 7.
The subpoena was tab 7, and I'm now asking about tab 8. Oh,
Thank you.
are you on that page 10? Is that a letter that Mr. Wagener submitted to the presiding judge and the pro tem judge in the same matter?
As far as I know, yes.
Then there should be, in your binder, a transcript that would be the next tab. Do you have that?
I'm sorry, the next tab in my exhibit is a motion to set aside.
Okay. I think what might have happened is the transcript ended up being attached to our hearing memorandum, Your Honor. And it's attached to our hearing memorandum as, I figured out why. I now want to ask you about Exhibit 9. Not, in other words, it's this trial exhibit. No, I was spoken.